What's up, everybody? Y'all
What's
in
up?
here
What's up?
chatting it up. Got all kinds of peoples up in here. We appreciate y'all's time tonight. Fly Zone Drone, what's up, Mike? Got Dano, got Technique, Roger,
Technique.
Tim, old man's up in here.
Huh?
Hopefully feeling better. Up dancing. Who'd I miss? Mr. D, Brian. So yeah, we clicked in a little early. You guys said come on in. So
Because you're talking to him, you're teasing him.
Chris, 3D Club. This dude's been flying 3D upside down vividly. Like his whole world's upside down. Chris Miller, what's up, brother? I did a little bit of liftoff with it. Like, I don't know. I hear you, dab time, right?
No, I wonder how well the motors handle it. Like, if you do it a lot, you know damn well they got to be getting hot.
He did a one that lets you hear the sound of the way it transitions and all that. It sounds pretty mean when it transitions.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Chris Miller said, "Insista." So I watched your invert yaw spin fly zone drone. Good stuff, man. Definitely people that don't kind of understand it the way you do it, they'll understand it. Me, I just got and do it. They're like, you should show your sticks. I'm like, yeah, I'll put a camera on and do that. And I'm lazy. I don't never do that. We need like a who was it? Didn't you say something? Doc, goggles need to have a camera pointing down. I think it was you.
Oh, yeah.
Said they should make goggles with the camera pointing down where you can go in like stick mode. That would be dope. RC crazy in the house. What up?
Yeah, well, you have the chest rig for it. I think I've seen you do it before.
I do. I actually do. Yeah, it's just a matter of putting it on and then I think the 9 will work really well now with it with the freaking Max Mod lens.
Yeah, because I think it's like a big thing now, like TikTok, where what they'll have is, they have like the square drone video, and then right below it's the controller.
Right below it, yeah. You can do stick um, layouts in beta flight, but it's kind of like weird. I think doing it with the camera is the best way. So talking about cameras, I actually learned something. I've been going through Hero 8s vividly. Like, well, obviously the screens are smashed up. This one's in good shape. So this one started doing the same thing. Went power on, started acting crazy. I had 4 or 5 batteries I charged with it. I charged with the camera itself, right? Just plug the cord in. Bob Biker in the house. What's up? And then so all of a sudden the camera just stopped working. Like I charged 4 or 5 batteries, they would say that it was charged. You know what I mean? The light would go out. So what I learned is you can watch a video on YouTube and they'll tell you, well, you can press and hold this for 30 seconds and then do all this. I'm gonna promise you, don't do that like a fool like I did. Um, Eric happened to have this charger here. And he was like, yo, I'll bring that down, let you check it out. So he ended up giving it to me. Thank you, eDrone. But this thing here now, this camera works perfect. Like this camera works better than it ever did. The footage and everything is just like so different looking. I guess the battery before was never getting like a full charge to kind of where it like fully functioned the battery. So yeah, definitely if you're running the 8 for sure. I don't know how the other ones are running. Like my 9 charges pretty good, but definitely get the charger thing. And it's expensive. This thing's like $50. So like I said, Eric, I appreciate you. And he's like, dude, just keep it. Like I don't even use it much anymore. I don't even use the GoPros like you do. So yeah, it's pretty cool. That thing, like I said, will make your camera work amazingly different.
Yeah, because he's all switched over to the Digi cameras.
Yeah, he's got the Eric's vividly using the DJI cameras now. Yeah, I think he's got like 4 of them now. I think
he
4
has an army of them. I know that much.
He does. But hell yeah, he likes them, dude. They are. If you like, just they're smaller in this session, honestly. So they're doing good in the
Yeah,
size.
they're just so weird. I don't like them.
Yeah, you gotta. I think the settings on them. Eric said you can play with the settings and get them to where
It's not
they're
even
like.
the video for me. It's like the size and everything. I don't like
Birdman
it.
in the house. So Chris, the upside down stuff, man, has been pretty cool to watch. when you showed the one with your props and the way it like transitioned and just that snap, and then I watched the one video where you showed how you put the prop on upside down on the one corners. It's pretty cool figuring all that out and all that. I want to get into it, but I just got some other things right now going on. Some good things though, so that's always a plus.
Yeah, because I know you were talking about a lot last week.
I hear that, Mike Fly Zone. I've been hearing about that. He said session 6 is coming out. So yeah, I said it
Oh,
last
did
week.
it finally get announced?
Well, I don't know. Just like I said, it's been through the grapevine so far. From what I heard, that Vandy's been working with them on a session 6. So that will be interesting to see what comes out of that.
Now, is it going to be called the GoPro Session 6?
Mike said, MD was saying, I know you want to be hit with that 5-inch. No, you don't want to hit nobody with that 5-inch. That'll hurt. Especially the upside down 5-inch coming at you. That's really rough.
Because it's powering at you then.
Oh yeah, with the props coming down.
Yeah, that would be a bad day.
You know, he doesn't take us with him to the shower anymore. It sucks.
I know his phone. He's either doesn't have a waterproof phone or something goes on in the showers. He just doesn't want us to know about now. He drone in the house. Guys, check out Eric tomorrow. He's going to do a Send It Saturday, I know for sure. And he's got a special guest. I would tell you who it is, but I'll let you go to his channel and at least give him the view to see who it is.
Nah, come on. That's one of those things that if I tell you, I gotta kill you. And
it's a good
you're
guest.
watching our show, so we're not killing
which all of his guests are good. No disrespect to nobody. But check him out.
You should have said it was like Mr. Steel. Like Eric would have an army come there if he said Steel.
It's close. It's close. Very close. Right? I would think. Or join his Discord. There you go. If you're in the Discord, I know like me and Eric are like best friends, and I'm not even in the Discord. It's no disrespect. I just don't do Discord. Like Discord and was it Twitch? I had a bad time one time with that. I actually used to hang out in Discord with somebody in here right now, vividly, Bobby Biker. Remember that, Bob? Oh God, were they the days? That was probably the fun time of Discord, honestly. We all get in there and have just a blast talking back and forth and.
I wanted to do the see if we could do the have a Discord thing and we all play like Liftoff or something.
That would be cool. We tried to do that, but who did we try that with? It was me, you,
Chuck.
Oh, never mind. I remember who all that was with. Yeah, Chuck, and then forget his name now. But yeah, Mr. Crowley in the house. Yeah, we did have fun, Bob, didn't we? The shit we used to get into. Liftoff party, Chris Miller says, hell yeah.
And I loved how like none of us could even complete one race.
No, because we were just like I think it was the game malfunctioning, maybe, because they're like, all right, we're gonna race. Forevermore in the house. What's up? Happy Friday, brother. So we're all gonna race. Morgan, that's what it was. Doc, Morgan. I think it was another one. The rest of us were just like, oh, so y'all are racing already? You're like, yeah, man, come on, catch up. We're like, we totally didn't even get to start.
Yeah, and it was like 3 laps, and it was impossible to finish all 3 laps.
That is fun, though. I was over there, like I said, after Chris was saying about it, the 3D, I was over there on Liftoff doing it. It's fun. So I used to do it on that one I told y'all, the dancer, WL Toys. My brain's dead right now. Too much been going through it this week. So you used to have to roll it and like flip 2 switches and then center the throttle. So can you imagine trying to roll the quad, flip the switch, flip the other one, and then center the throttle? That's a lot of movements.
So why do you have to center the throttle?
Because to fly 3D.
Yeah, but why were you hitting switches?
It was the way that the quad was.
Like, that's just how it was back then?
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. You had to go into like...
That's horrible.
Like it would be in like angle mode, like
Yeah,
most of
that's
them are,
rough.
and then you'd have to flip it and then switch it, so then it would go into something like acro, and then you'd have to catch it upside down and then flip the 3D switch and then have the center, the throttled center. I actually bounced it from the floor to the ceiling. I almost jumped it out the window one night. It was pretty cool. That would be the
It
video.
was not pretty cool.
That would be a viral video, actually. I think it was like wham, bam, 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 swoop.
It was not cool at all. It went straight towards the kitchen window.
The whole time it's right in front of me. I'm going. My brain didn't know to do that now.
So picture like the cat with the laser pointer. That was crazy.
Yeah, like.
Eddie. It was bad. It was bad.
So we got to run into Forevermore guys in Ocean City. I looked, I was like, man, and before I could say anything, he was on it. Like, this is how we're going to do it, huh? And neither one of us had quads. Imagine that.
What?
I know.
You slackers.
His was all broke, and mine was at home resting.
At least, like, you can give me credit. Even when I go out, like, to anywhere, I sometimes still have my quad bag on me.
What you miss,
What the hell do
Chris?
you mean sometimes?
Like, if we're going to Walmart, I won't.
You didn't miss much. We ain't been talking about much. I flew through it and didn't hit nothing. Mike says, "Oh, did you hit the gap? The tree gap, Mike? Nice." In his last, I think it's his last video. He uploads a lot, so one of his videos, before Birdman takes off, you look over in the trees and there's like a gap there. It almost looks like a star, almost like a leaf or something, like a maple leaf pattern in the tree.
Mm-hmm.
He was literally in his video. He's like, "Yep, I was gonna hit that gap, but I know MD would." I was like, "Man, I'd hit it power loop over it." So I'm thinking he hit it.
Forevermore said it was family night.
Family night. That's right.
And we interrupted.
I almost come up. No, we're family. We almost come up. I was just up there at the carnival thing Thursday, but if not, I would have come up and ripped with you and John and them. Got to get up there again. See, y'all fam too. See, I got her straight. She's good now.
I'm always good. What are
So-
you talking about? I just get better with age.
So, if y'all noticed, my kind of like videos and flying kind of slowed down a little bit. That's just because
There's reasons behind that.
good reasons too. I'm not leaving the hobby. No. So, I start work Monday. It's just that time to
Full time.
full time too. It was just that time of like, well, first financially, that's a no brainer. And man, to get out of here and just like not look at walls all day. I know I can do what I want to do, but it's still, you get like, it's bored. Any of you that wish you could stay home, I promise you don't after a while. It gets
Yeah, it
to be-
sucks. I'm starting to
you
get into
lose
it.
your
And I'm not gonna,
mind.
like, I
You
sit in
start
this
thinking
chair
about
all
shit.
the time, all day. I live in this chair.
I end up finding myself right here.
Like, yeah, I got a blanket with me and stuff. Like,
You're done. You got the blanket. Yeah, you're never getting out of that chair. I feel you, Chris. Man, I'll tell you what. I am actually proud of myself because I like don't. I'm shy about like a lot of things. I know that sounds crazy because the way I meet people, but it's that initial thing, right? So, well, obviously you guys know our son's moving out, so that's there. But it's just time to like. It's getting boring, sitting around doing things. Obviously things are getting more expensive, so Crystal's done started a new job making about what she can make, what she can do, so it's time that she needs some help around here. So we're going to go ahead, and I applied. I built my own resume. She got on me one day. She's like, "If it was a drone, your butt would be on it." And I was like, she's right. She's absolutely right. Like, I got up 5 o'clock one morning, went out with my buddy. We went all out, was out all
my
day.
love might be unconditional, but that doesn't mean I'm unconditional.
So I was just like, all right, how do we do this? Like, so I'm like, a resume, like that's what everybody wants these days, right? So then it was just like, okay, a resume, what's the headline thing? Googled it, just put things together, applied, and I'm actually got in, and I'm going to work Monday. I'm so happy about it. Like 8:30, it's gonna be awesome. I think the hours will change because they're open till like 8, I think. So I think that, and I'll be working, I think, on Saturdays. But I'm gonna still find time to fly. Actually, I feel like the flying should come around a lot more now because flying with a million things on your mind back here with your brain sagging, that is very hard to do. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. And I know it's crazy. Like most people's like, man, I don't want to work. I don't want to work. But I've been out of it for a while. I've been out of it for too long, actually. I took too long of a break. So hopefully I get back in, mingle up with the people. And it's a lot of attendance. So it's nothing hard. It's going to be like just moving cars around or whatever is involved with that. So it's something that I'm into anyway. So that's a plus. So after like, to be honest, I don't think I've ever had a job interview. I've always had like people get me jobs. They're always like, man, yeah, right. I feel you, bro. Work sucks. So I've always had people like, yo, this guy, don't have a job, and that's how I've always gotten jobs. I've never actually had to go apply, do the whole footwork thing. So that was kind of rough. I did that for about 2 weeks. But yeah, I was happy to land it. I was really happy. What did Roger say? It's been a while, but do you have a link to the perfect CNHL? Yeah, Roger, I'll get them for you. Actually, I'll make a note and I'll send them to you after the show. Because if I don't make a note, I will forget. So that's where my mind has been, and that's what everything's been wrapped up in, just trying to get everything figured out. It's going to make everything a lot easier. So I can buy drone parts without being yelled at. So no, I'm
We
kidding.
can travel more and see more of you guys.
That would be cool, and that's the ticket of it. Because me and Doc was just talking. Who you missing, Doc?
Double A.
Double A. That's what I told you,
I know,
man.
Double A ain't
Elvis.
even in here. I don't know.
I know. I was like,
He's got to be busier. He's
I was
bigger.
like, I just talked to him about Double A today. I was like, man, it'd be cool to hang out with him again.
We're going to, and it's like I said, going to be a lot better time. And then we're going to hit Chris Miller up when we're in the area. We'll come to Chris. It don't matter. You. Later, Chris. Thank you for hanging out, brother. Appreciate your time. But yeah, we're going to still try to do the lives. Like I said, I know I might be working till like they close at 8. So we'll talk with Doc and we'll figure all that out, figure out what time. If we move it to 9 o'clock, I'll be cool with that. But I don't know who all does it at 9. We might upset people. But that's just life these days.
Or Doc and I may have to start the drone network.
Yeah, start at 8 and I just come into it. That
Oh my God, I want to suck at that.
Nope.
Yeah, well, hey.
Bring it.
We can keep these guys entertained.
Bring it. It's not hard to do, man.
Actually, I just want to do IO. Like, maybe that's the thing is like IO, just that one day was, or, 2 days was so damn fun. I just want to go back to that.
And it's basically like you said before, you basically like have the rental car, call ahead of time now that we know about the trailer stuff and all that, get that set up, like you said, get a golf cart. It's gravy from there. You can just call your food, meet them at the gate, whatever. That's my thing about food. But see, I can eat different stuff now, so it'll be a whole different thing.
Shoot, we could bring food, have a little griddle or something. Like,
I haven't heard anyone yet get the Vanny frame yet.
Casey and I be cooking it up.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It's going to be fun. That sucks. Back to bed with your ice packs. I was hoping you'd be up dancing. But yeah, it's cool. So to get back into it, get involved with things. I don't know. Then I'll be complaining about work like everyone else. I'll fit right in. Now, hopefully it's something that's going to be fun to do, actually.
it sounds fun if you just got to drive cars around all day. Like, do you have to clean them?
It was like take them to the detail shop, pick them up.
So you don't even have to clean them.
Deliver them to a customer, like whatever, or make sure they're all in the right spot in the lot, stuff like that. And there's another guy that does it too, so it'd be cool. Meet some new people.
Probably just hang out, bullshit all day, make fun of the dealers, be like, look at that dude working hard.
No, I hope it's not like not like a stand around job neither. Like I don't like that. I kind of like to be
What?
kind of like a steady pace.
That's why I
It's
love being an
boring.
electrician.
It's boring when you stand around there, right? You stand around, you're looking at the clock. It's like 10. You're like, right? You done been there for a minute. You're like, it's got to be at least 3. It's 10:30. It's like, see, when you're busy, dang, it's almost time to go home. Shoot.
Crystal, he could never be an electrician.
I know.
He's terrible at procrastinating.
No, I was not a procrastinator until I met you. For some reason,
I know.
I absorbed
I'm
it.
horrible about it.
He's so horrible. Like a virus. He just gets
It
up
is
on his
laziness is bad in me, and
procrastinate.
I
Everything.
will rub it off on everybody.
Okay, so that frame looks like the JBQAV. So it's a I say an Apex variant because if you noticed, everything's designed around the Apex now. Doc has actually got some was pretty well, I guess, upset about the Apex.
Yeah. So what they decided to do is they on their new like Dead Cat set of frames, they're HD only, and what they did is they changed how the camera mounts to where it's like designed really well for just the HD cameras, but not the original Mr. Steel cameras. So I can't put analog in it.
And you know that kills Doc.
And that is crappy. So I don't know what I'm doing with it yet.
Yeah,
I haven't even screwed with it.
I saw y'all's meetup fly zone videos. A lot of good turnout there. We'll definitely try to make it. This year we just had too much on us to even try to think about going somewhere else. We went
Eagle River, Wisconsin. Never been to Wisconsin.
You die from the cold.
Wisconsin. Yeah.
Isn't it cold out there?
It.
Well, no,
Yeah, it's cold out there.
They told me it was hot as hell in Indiana, and that's bullshit.
Just
Yeah,
having fun in the house.
It's hot as it can be out here. I'm like, what?
Chris said you can't mod it to make your camera fit. Hammer, screwdriver.
I kind of like,
Super glue.
I could design a 3D and fit in the holes, and I'll be real, I didn't want to deal with that. I just wanted to buy this damn quad, all the bits and pieces, and assemble it, and just, that's it. But
So it's too short to fit in there then, not wide enough.
it's the steel camera's too wide for the extra brackets that they made to kind of sit inside of it.
Can you like cut the TPU brackets off to make it?
I probably could. I just don't want to. Because the thing is the quad might actually house an HD unit in the future. So I don't want to screw with anything.
So then it's probably set for like a pro camera then. Sounds like it.
It's set for the Nanos, I think, or whatever. The Caddx Nanos or the Caddx Pro 32, whatever.
Drone worked in the house.
Whatever the popular Caddx one is.
The popular one?
Yeah.
The Polar then?
No. What HD Caddx unit is the like?
Oh, you got the Nebula Nano or the Nebula Pro?
I think the Nebula Pro. It fits that perfectly.
Yeah, that's the one I use. So I got.
Yeah.
And mine does. It fits in there perfect. Well, just with. I still have to have 2 little pieces actually printed.
Yeah, well, they have those 2 little pieces, is what I'm getting at.
Oh, so it's just a different hole size.
Yeah.
So I did eventually do that GoPro I was telling y'all about how I was going to do the mount, put the plug in behind like that. Flown, I don't know how many packs do it. Never ripped the cord out no more at all. Perfect.
Ethan said he minds.
You mind? I figured you did.
So, but I'll probably be going to HD soon. I'm waiting for more information out on the HD2 goggles. Or not HD2, I'm sorry, Digi2.
Do it. Do it now. Do it good.
I'm not pre-ordering the things.
You're going to love them. Why not pre-order? You'd be the first one with them.
No.
Tell Adam you always order from him. He already knows it, and he'll get you the first box off the shelf.
Nope. I don't want to.
As soon as they say, we got audio, you're like, oh. I told you I'll blow in your ear. I mean, same thing.
It's far from it.
He makes really good drone sounds.
They go by me anyway. So, guys, RC Crazy in here. I don't know if he dropped the video yet, but he had something crazy happen to one of his cars.
Eric asked if you minded if he drops his Discord link.
No, drop it. You're good.
Don't do it, Eric. I'll ban you.
Do it.
Don't do
Where did it say that? I didn't see it.
Well, I guess you're half blind, aren't you?
I am blind.
it. Yep. So probably going digi sooner or later.
I think you'll be happy with them. The like I said, the size of the goggle, it's just like the HDO2s. It's not far off of like Fat Shark's design, to be honest. It was like if I had to say, like they kind of felt very much like Fat Sharks, but kind of how they're like designed and how they come out like this. They kind of had like a little bit of the Orca.
Oh,
And Orcas are spot on with Fat Sharks.
And the only thing that makes me curious about all of it is I'm wondering if I could have like a little VTX that only shoots out audio, and then just have like something modded onto my goggles on like the left side of the ear where I can still have an earbud run into it.
You got a speaker on them. I think there's something. Does anybody in the chat know anything about that? Like, what is out there that is a standalone audio system for your quad? There has to be something, right?
If anything, I'll start making them. Like, find some really cheap VTX and just mod it.
I think there has to be like.
But then I'm gonna have a weird quad because my weird quad isn't only projecting, HD output. It also has an analog output for audio.
Yeah, that would be weird, wouldn't it? I think you could probably get a board and come up with something. Solder the mic on and solder like 5 volts, and then.
It'd be weird if we go to I/O and they're like, "What channel are you on?" 3 of them.
Wait, you said you're on this. I'm picking you up over here. Oh, you're welcome. Everybody, click on Eric's Discord and sign up. He gives stuff away all the time.
My
I think it's like $10 sign up. No.
I know I see it. Oh, I do see it.
Pack of props. Look, Eric will promote something like that too. He's a salesman. If you come up and subscribe to my Discord tonight, you get a pack of 3-inch props. What? You can't give them 5-inch. But I think with the whole audio thing, there has to be something. If not, then that would be something good. And somebody will watch this and come up with it now. But that's, to me, that's something that someone should come up with then. Like any of y'all out there that has any ideas, like some standalone audio thing for on your drone, mic on your drone, and then some kind of earbud, but like say Bluetooth or something, I guess it would work by, right? And then it would transmit back to your earbud.
No, it'd still be on analog. It'd still be 5.8.
No, I'm saying do it without the VTX.
You couldn't. Not with like, the same rate, I think, just signal-wise.
Mount it right where you would mount your VTX, but it's just the mic, right? That's the only thing that sends it back, right? Or does it do some electronically thing through the VTX?
I think for video it does. That's why it has to be analog VTX or VTX that has audio.
I got you.
Because some VTXs don't send audio.
It'd be no, I know that, and that's what I said. I'm almost sure that you had there was some kind of like standalone thing for audio.
I don't know.
Long walks on the beach. Yeah. We go down there all the time. Like we'll literally be sitting here and just, you want to go to Ocean City, and it's only what 20 minutes from here, and that's if traffic's out. But other than that, it's no time at all. Chris,
and if I'm not headed to Ocean City, it's Assateague or Roaring Point or Saxus.
It's one beach or another. So Doc loves to hear the quad. So yeah, he likes to hear in one ear the quad and the other.
Yeah, man, the sound of the quad is the best.
And he hears the vibrations and stuff. Like I'll get near him with my digi, and it'll start like doing something. He's like, "Dude, get your quad away from me." I've walked up on him and just held it near him, and he could hear it.
Yeah, like you can hear just the white noise the quads produce.
The buzzing or something.
And I enjoy that a lot, just the
Yeah.
white noise that you hear coming from your quads.
See? Get digi, you can hear it.
Yeah, that's all I'd hear is my digi unit sitting
I
on the
thought they said
quad.
that the air unit though had audio. I thought was it Joe Fordo maybe? I thought somebody said one of the digi things had audio. I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah, but there's no earplug input in your goggles.
No, you just go with it, and when you put it on, you just hear it naturally.
No.
Right?
It's not gonna do that. That's bullshit.
That's some Matrix
That's
shit,
like
Doc.
Right? Exactly. I tried it. Like
I'm
I just can't
almost
do the mic.
I'm almost
the earbud.
convinced at times that Doc's like some type of alien, just like planted here
You have to
Alien.
come
in
up.
some type of like human form to interact and gather intel.
He said I made a micro Bluetooth speaker for Black Grinders RC truck. That's cool. Thanks. You got to come up with it, Doc. You have to be the guy to design it. You can do it.
It's not hard. It's just how you're gonna have it run tandem with a digi unit that's also spitting out,
Without the
1,200
VTX,
watts.
you got to think without the VTX. You got to think outside the box. The VTX is easy route. You don't want the easy route. You
Let me
want to
just tie a string to it and have a cup to my ear.
There you go. See?
How long a string are you gonna have? And when he goes around the tree, what the hell's gonna happen to the string?
I'm thinking like there's got to be some like a board, right? And you take them if you got to build it your way, and then put the mic on it, or somehow some kind of like like the spy microphones or something. That would have to work with the Bluetooth or something. Something like that would have
But
to
you can
work.
buy microphones. Like you can get microphones all day that are
Well,
like this
you
big
find
that you
them.
can just solder onto a quad. The microphone isn't the issue. It's having a VTX that's small enough and powerful enough and like just to actually fire over, because you got to think it's got to not outpower the 1,200 watt digi unit, but it has to like power in tandem with it.
You said you noticed you've never seen Doc and Neo
In the same
in the
place.
same place
At
at the same time. That's right. Gotta see them together to know truth.
Wait. So Eric's home now. Does that mean we're going to the shower with him?
I don't know. He didn't say nothing about it. I couldn't fly with the audio because to hear what the quad's doing in here, and obviously I used the cheap VTX, so it was crackly and just disrupted. It upset you, honestly. So then you hear the real noise here. I don't know. I was just like confused. It's like and all this stuff, and then you hear the snap, crispiness of the quad in this ear. So I'm like, okay, I don't need audio. So then I thought setting in the car. I said, okay, setting in the car would make sense because you're in the car. You're naturally listening to the quad if you're standing outside the car, so you would still hear the quad in the car. So
Yeah.
to me, it made sense inside of a car, but to be able to fly and hear the quad, I don't know, like you naturally hear that. Like it's that to have that in your ears, to me, it's like it's weird to me, but I get where you're at with it. And I can't believe DJI didn't think that far ahead to put audio in something, because a lot of people go for audio.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like it's really nice, especially for bandos. Like you get to then also hear how the quad sounds echoing off the walls and stuff. Like a quad sounds completely different audio wise from inside and outside of buildings, because you can hear the quad reverb back off of walls and stuff.
He said they could have some lit polos for your job. I don't even know what I gotta wear, honestly.
That was something he forgot to ask them.
I had good reasons. Like some of y'all know my good reasons, and I'm just stoked too about it. Like I was just lost. I'm like, what? The fuck did you just say? You kidding? Where's the camera that goes, we got you? Just my luck never works out like that. That's all
We
I'm
gotta
saying.
bring our own towels for Eric's shower.
Okay. Well, you can't complain about that, I guess.
Better have a lot of hot water in there.
Nah, it's still not that cold outside yet. Still warm shower.
No,
Fine.
it's not. It's cold outside.
It is cold outside.
You got the new phone and new phone line and hung up without getting the new phone number. Bust the FPV in the house. Oh, she said, "Hey, Doc." They had a bad night one time, guys. So just her and Doc's got a thing.
I've never even talked to the person.
Oh, that wasn't the chick you're telling me about?
It was, but I never talked to him.
Exactly, Ethan. Just come up there and fly. Start getting the showroom set all up. Come in and fly. Be like, Chris said it was okay. Moses said, in that building, because that's the corporate, or I say, that's the big office.
That's the headquarters.
The headquarters. He said that that's where he had to go to talk to the guy about it, to fly and do stuff there, and he said that they have their own pilot that does it, or their own 107. So I don't know if it's him that does it or whatever. I'll find all that out though. You know I got to take a whoop through there. Come on now. Once I get working there and get to know him,
Whoop whoop.
like it's okay, everything's alright.
Yeah, like I just don't see like an audio transmitter, like something that's just specifically designed to transmit audio, not video too.
And there's
Like a
probably
bug. Like maybe that's what you would want. Like maybe it would be called a bug, like an audio bug, like the government uses.
That's what I was thinking, like a spy thing. So it's tiny, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're usually really good on picking up sound, right? So you get something nice, get some nice, you know what I mean, stuff, something blowing in your ear, some nice decimals coming out. You might fall in love with that even more.
I just can't believe Digi doesn't do audio. Like, why
I know.
not? You have all this jazz going on. You can't like put a little bit of sound through it too?
I was lost too that they didn't.
Does it?
I was really lost that they didn't do audio, like when they first came out with it, because I was like, all right, where's the microphone on this thing? It's got to have a microphone somewhere. And no, it doesn't. But I'm almost sure. I think, Joe, you'll have to ask Fordo. I'm almost sure Fordo said something about a way of doing audio on it.
I don't know. You don't have a place to plug in a headphones or an earplug.
Definitely a way to do it with the technology out today, I would think. It's just a matter of figuring it out. Somebody knows how to do it. Whoever does, tell Doc, message Doc, because then he'll go digital just like that. Try wearing my MP3 player so I can fly. So I tried that too, Chris, wearing like an earbud and listen to music while I fly. I couldn't get into that neither. It's definitely hoodie weather coming. It's hoodie weather tonight, bro. We walked out there. That's the first thing I grabbed was my hoodie on the way out the door. Oh,
Yeah.
I need it. It's going to be the same tomorrow, actually. Exactly. Forever says
I
the
was
same
telling the
thing.
FedEx guy yesterday, I was like, no, it sucks. I don't want to give up my flip flops.
Yeah, it's cool weather's coming, and well, we know what else is coming. 5 o'clock. Darkness.
Yeah, but
It'll go
hey,
quick,
Hey,
just like it came.
the highlight of the cooler, cold weather is that's forevermore meetup time. So
Yeah, we're gonna be down there looking for him in Ocean City more. We go there a lot when it's down season. It's just so much chiller. Like we actually go there on the weekends and fly too, which we definitely getting that in. We're hitting that hole, Doc. This year we're going.
What hole?
You know a hole in Ocean City we're hitting.
Oh,
We went in and went up and back down. This time we're gonna go stand outside and just right on in.
oh God, no.
I don't know if I want to do that.
What?
Man, you could hit a person real fast.
No, stay center. They can't look out center. Their neck's not that long.
That old lady is though. She
Dude, that was
turtled
crazy.
her head out
Her head
halfway through.
I know when I was coming back down too, I see somebody pop their head on.
She's probably crazy enough to where she would jump off the balcony just to attempt for the quad to hit her and say it's its fault.
But Chris, you go upside down, you should be wanting to mow the grass. That's what you got to try, bro. You got to try to mow the grass upside down. Ooh. You know they do it with the helicopters, right? I don't know about the quad because your props ain't gonna be like right there, your battery and everything. They'll be sick, right, Mike? Mike said the same thing. Sheet, Chris, you already cutting grass. I saw slivers fly up. Some of the stuff when you do the transition and get into it, I know how like when you're flying across your yard, how you got to kind of like flip back out of it because it seems like once you're upside down, you can only go so far forward. I guess is that because of the way the quad does all this? So I was noticing that in liftoff. So some of the stuff you do when you snap into it and pop that thing in 3D and rip it and pop back out of it, dude, it's just so freaking smooth. Like some of the stuff, it's hard to actually watch what the quad did because I throw myself upside down. I literally get the momentum and throw myself, and then I stay upside down for as long as possible.
So apparently there is an audio jack in the goggles, is what people are saying.
Oh, see, exactly. Sounds like for a pusher 3D pilot, that would work, wouldn't it? The pusher and go down and cut across the grass.
Yeah.
I've actually put my motors underneath before. It's a slight difference because it's not pushing that air down over the arm. You're getting that clean air right off of them. Yep, we did. Yeah, we haven't, man. Our Teespring thing, we haven't done nothing with that in a while.
Teespring?
Yeah, we got shirts and all, the drone network and all.
Oh, yeah,
We gotta redo them. She got to redo them on the back. They say some other people's names.
No, they don't. That's gone. That's been gone.
Oh, that's been gone.
No,
Okay.
that's been gone.
No,
But
I'm
yeah,
not
that's
seeing the
3D
jack
stuff.
anywhere, audio jack for these quads or for these.
I know mine don't have it. I don't think at all.
I
Audio
see
jack.
Fat Shark does, because.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: there's a lot of cars that have cigarette lighters, and there's a lot that don't. Your lower end,
Yeah, not anymore. They stopped doing it.
Your Ferraris and all that stuff, they don't have none of that stuff, man.
Shoot, I bet back in the 80s, Ferraris had a cigarette or
I think
ashtray.
they did. It's a selling point. Light your cigarette while you're sitting in the seat.
In your Ferrari, and then you can burn a hole in it.
Ours has the socket, but just don't have the thing. And Crystal's always she'll be in there looking for a light. I was like, you remember what happened to the old days?
Well,
when
I
you
think that's a phone charger now, isn't it?
Yeah, they don't consider it. I don't know if it would do it. It's probably why.
Most cars don't even have cigarette.
I was gonna say I
lighters
thought before I
It-
tried to
it
put it in one of
became
our
an
cars.
it became an accessory,
And it wouldn't work.
then
That's probably why.
they actually don't even offer it anymore. It's now just a like a USB thing.
I hear you, Chris. 20 to 25. I watched Zoe FPV's video many a times when she was talking about the 3D stuff, when she said flatten the camera and stuff like that, when she tried to show the Rotorite guys how to do it. That was pretty cool to watch.
Flatten the camera? Oh, yeah, to do 3D.
Yeah, because then it's more, I guess, I like I said, I don't know. I did it on liftoff. I flattened the camera out. It still seemed like you only flew so much. Like you don't have much control up and down, I guess.
Why can't I have
Or not up
analog?
and down, but to fly it just straight. Because I was trying to do it down low, and that's when I noticed that it always has like cocked or something. But that's good stuff, Chris, right there. They say when you're really good, you can hover it like in front of you. I guess that would depend on your camera too. Your camera, like you said, is 20-25, you're gonna get that movement.
Yeah.
Doc, I put that alien upside down. I
Hell
want to do
no.
one. I don't know what quad yet.
No.
I'm gonna just pick one and just do it. And I got the Tyrannus up here, so I'll do that.
So I just read through some forums, and just like Digi people, somebody was like, "Hey, is there a way to get audio on the DJI FPV goggles?" And somebody's like, "Why would you want to do that?" Like, I didn't ask why I wanted you to question me. I had like then just a battle in the forums of like,
It's
you're
it's
stupid
because-
if you want to listen to the quad.
not stupid. I mean, it's everyone has their
Some people don't understand.
forte.
that
Like
there's
that's what they
even a
want.
sound.
Yeah, some people when you say audio, they're like, dude wants to put like a stereo system on his quad. Like, you have people like that, believe me. But yeah,
That'd
like
still be
I
a
don't.
baller. Like that'd be
If
cool
that's
to
what
even
you
have
like,
audio on your quad.
that's what you like. That's what you like. I mean, I don't think you're crazy about it. I joke with you all the time with blowing your ear, but that's what it seems to me. But I don't pick up on all the stuff you pick up on, like the vibrations and all that good stuff. Lift off sucks. Oh, I guarantee in lift off it's tougher than what it really is. I was shocked just like when you showed how it was, and I was like, dude, all the switches I'd have to flip to get that one quad into there, it's crazy.
Right, just like Forevermore said.
Double
They're obviously
A's in
not
the
one, Doc.
house.
The what?
Forevermore said they're obviously not the one.
No, they aren't the one. They suck.
Watch yourself, fella.
Double
But it's just
A,
like
were your ears burning earlier?
Elvis is in the building.
Double A.
Me and Doc was talking earlier, Double A. He's like, you know who I really miss from the RV trip? I thought he was going to say me, but he said Double A. I said, man, we're going to do that again, brother. And we're going to do it. And it's going to be so much fun again. And hopefully again. And hopefully again. Hopefully we get to be like every year out IO. That would be fun. Obviously, we probably can't. Well, no, we could.
I don't know. IO still scares the shit out of me.
Why? It's like going back in the day.
Because every time I think about it, there's a possibility that a tornado can just blow the fuck through
Oh,
there. And we're
no. You forget about that.
screwed. No, I don't forget about that, okay? Crystal thinks about things like that.
Why would you be worried about
Right.
a random like? I feel like you have better luck for like a hurricane rolling through here than a
Let's just
tornado
say
during
the-
IO.
Let's just say the state you're in, I
No,
don't think your mind's even going to matter.
no, because there was actually 2 tornadoes that went through exactly where IO in that area was
10 years
1
ago.
week before we were there.
Oh, then your chances
And
are
Double
super
A
low.
Stripe is the one that told me that.
Yeah, then your chances are extremely low.
You don't think she was just playing with you?
No,
I think she was just trying to spook you.
no.
Crystal got spooked.
See the one
Well, I'll play with a lot of things, but I ain't playing with Mother Nature.
That's like we'll go across a bridge. She's like, do you know bridges could fail? I'm like, yeah.
You know this bitch probably has not been inspected like it should have
Freak
been.
accident.
Freak accident, my foot.
In case he was pulling your leg.
No, they're not, because both of them go outside to look at the shit, and their kids told them they were fucking crazy.
Hey, Chris, there's a T-Motor Senna Whoop ESC 8-in-1.
8-in-1?
Yeah.
So a hexacopter.
Yeah, and it's a 30 by 30.
And $120.
258.
Woo! Was I wrong? Damn!
Yeah.
I should have known that because the stack. I'm still building the Senna thing, the Hex. I just now I get motors and all. Now, like I said, we're getting things straight. But I should have known because that was 125. I think.
And this thing looks like somebody took 2 stacks and just glued them together because it's 2, 4-in-1s just stuck to each other.
No way.
Yeah, like it looks gnarly. It's on Get a PV.
When you buying one, you gotta buy one.
No, I ain't buying one. I don't even have a frame to put that on.
Well, that's the point. You get the board.
Oh, you could do like a crazy ass like 5-inch Senna quad with that though, I guess, or just a Senna lifter.
An X8.
Yeah,
Turn an Alien into an X8. That'll be dope.
I sent a link in the private chat. You can look at.
Okay. Just gonna have to click that.
Now I'll send a link for everybody else to look at too.
Yeah, because everybody else is like, oh, that's foul.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm terrible. Here, new products. I'll get the link. not get FPV where the real people shop.
Okay, so that's not as bad as what I was thinking. That's
Nope.
a big mama.
It just looks hilarious, though. It looks like somebody just took two ESCs.
What the hell?
Yeah, no, that's just your no, that's all in one. So right?
Yeah, it's a
Oh no, that's just your ESC, bro.
yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Ooh.
How much is the rest of it? Get off that. You ain't even got to look at that, okay? Just because you just went to work, you don't have to look at that. Doc, shut up.
I would
Don't show him any of this shit.
I would do 2
Get out of
for
that.
that.
Oh my god.
That's for that one I seen the quad.
Oh, is there a quad this goes to?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Oh, there's a
Forget
quad
what
that
it was.
goes to? I hope so.
Yo, Forever said he's seen a 60 by 30 8-in-1 with a 30 by 30 mountain hole. Sheet. So with the big boy back here, I'm playing with 8S. Tim's baby, but that's scary when you plug that in. Pow! But I think later down the road, I don't know. I say I would. I'd like to mess with something with 12S. Really would. I'd like to make a 12S Apex. Can you imagine that bitch would fall?
Oh yeah,
Just for chasing fast stuff.
fast stuff.
Like drag cars at the track, golf balls, just boop, tap throttle, it'd be right on that thing. Like make
I
the
feel
quad
like you
go.
would fly
That'd be like
faster
what
than
you
that.
gotta take to the damn desert and chase down those
Like, make
land
something-
airspeed
Make
records.
something that'll do 150 just like that. Like pop it up, drop it, pow, 150.
Yeah,
That'd be a sick quad.
I'm trying to see if they have a Senna lifter. Oh yeah, here's one, a 5-inch
See,
Senna
I'll look
lifter.
forever more.
Stop it, Doc.
Dude, 5-inch
Stop.
X8 or 3-inch X8. That's the ticket right there. A 3-inch X8 running 8S or something. Ooh, nasty. Look at me. Like, you ain't keep your eye on that thing. I had a 6S thing. Actually, Bot Grinder inspired me to do that, really. When I first watched Bot's channel, he had this little thing. It's right over there hanging on the corner. It's the Rotor X thing. He put this thing in the palm of his hand. He was like, I run 6S on this. I was like, for what? What is the purpose? And he was like in this parking lot somewhere. He just picked that thing up. He's like, yeah, boom, and throttle popped that thing. Dude, gone. I was like, I need that quad. So I ended up getting it, and it had the Calibre stack and all into it. It's out now, like it's all in a quad up there. It was no need for that. That little thing, I'm telling you, like it was like, even with FPV, I think it just outran FPV. It was that quick. like you got full signal, everything's fine, picture looked beautiful. Wow, you got snow. It's like, let's go find that little guy. True monster, I kid you not. And I got another one over there. I've built this guy before. I use it now as just a test thing for like cameras and stuff, for like when I was doing the review things. But this little thing right here, you can see holds a big motor. Dude, it'll hold a 2207 all day, 2306. Nothing but a little rocket. Like the same thing. You punch it, gone. Like you better be on it and twist her back around because you're gonna lose FPV really quick. I can imagine DJI on these, like a little one like that. Woo! You just may stomp it and just keep the picture. I built some rockets, some shit that would get some stuff that would literally like probably put a hole in a car if it hit one. I never had a radar gun to time, speed check.
I'm surprised how like there isn't a bigger speed running community for the quadcopters.
VHS camera.
Yeah.
It's a put one on your big boy.
A VHS camera? Well, like the old camcorders? VHS, VHS probably. Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. A VHS camera. So somewhere we got one of them right here. The little whatever millimeter it is. Remember? The little camcorder.
We still have that.
Hey, I only had to do that. She's got a Nikon, bro.
Bullshit.
Lens like this long.
That's why I asked Ethan if he was volunteering his camera.
Ethan said, "Yeah, I'll volunteer my camera. I'll strap the Phantom 4 on her."
I did not see Ethan say that at all.
Yeah, I better get Crystal Door News. It's 8:53. I'm gonna look at these. But yeah, building
News.
stuff like that, the fast stuff, like I don't know, I never really got into that because.
But that's
now
what I was saying. As I'm surprised, like drag racing the quads or like just speed runs hasn't become more of a popular sport.
Probably people tried. Too many bystanders died because that thing hit. That would be awful. That would be awful. Like just blew right through somebody's neck. Like I guarantee you. But that's sick to build some fast shit like that. Like Eric finally got his. If you guys ain't saw the Senna, I say Senna, the 7-inch rescue quad. I don't know why I said Senna. It'd be nice if it was 7-inch Senna quad. Yeah, the handy cam, exactly. See, that's right. That's what he's talking about. Somewheres we got one, and you know what? I ought to try that, just to see what it'll do. Battery's probably dead as a doornail or gone, but
Oh, a handy cam?
yeah, and then mount it to like the bigger quads. That'd be pretty cool.
I don't think the video. I think the video would look a lot worse than what you think.
I think it'd be shaky as hell on it.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like,
Crystal.
You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
News.
What is up, guys? Well, I've warned y'all before, but apparently
I wasn't in the area.
somebody either didn't watch the Drone Network or decided not to listen,
Probably not.
or both. Because 2 men accused of flying drones over the Reds Bengals game are now indicted on federal charges. A man accused of flying a drone over a Great American ballpark on opening day this year, and another man accused of doing the same thing during a Bengals playoff game in January, have been indicted on federal charges. One faces a maximum of 3 years in prison. The other faces up to 4 years. On April 2nd, opening day for the Cincinnati Reds, officials say Travis Lenhoff flew a drone into restricted flight air over the Great American Ballpark. Lenhoff, age 38, lives in Covington. When contacted Thursday, he declined to comment. 3 months earlier, during a January Bengals playoff game at then Paul Brown Stadium against the Las Vegas Raiders, officials say 24-year-old Dalen Dabney illegally flew his drone into the stadium and hovered over the players and portions of the crowd. He is a Springfield Township resident who then posted a video of his drone flight to his social media and YouTube.
Done.
He couldn't be reached by phone on Thursday.
Right, that's what we can like.
So a federal grand jury in Cincinnati has handed down charges Wednesday in the separate incidences, according to a news release from the U.S. Attorney's Office. U.S. Attorney Kenneth Parker stated in a statement that the illegal use of drones is a growing problem and now poses a direct risk to the players and the individuals in the stands. Even if the operator does not have the intent to harm, the operator could easily lose control and injure someone. Any drone that weighs more than 0.55 pounds and less than 55 pounds must be registered with the FAA. Neither of those drones allegedly operated by either person were registered with the FAA, officials said. And the men did not have remote pilot certifications.
Exactly, RID.
Each is charged with operating an unregistered drone, which is a punishable fine by up to 3 years in prison. Dabney is also charged with violating a temporary flight restriction, which carries a separate charge with a maximum 1 year prison sentence.
So you know what these guys did wrong? They got caught. That's what they did wrong. They didn't break any laws. They just got caught.
Nothing's illegal to get caught. I mean,
They didn't listen.
They suck. I mean, like, they should try better.
Well, guys, in other drone news, technology has now advanced so far that 3D printing drones are now going to repair buildings while flying. You heard me right. Engineers have now fitted 3D printers to drones and used them as flying robots, capable of repairing buildings and other structures. Researchers from the Imperial College London in the UK and EMPA, the Swiss Federal Laboratories of Materials Science and Technology, have developed the fleet of bee-inspired flying 3D printers and have tested them out.
Very cool, Mike.
The aim is to use the drones for manufacturing and building in difficult to access or dangerous locations such as tall buildings, or help with post-disaster relief construction.
You have to show the picture when you're done talking about
The drones can be programmed to use collective building materials and methods inspired by natural builders like bees and wasps who work together to create large, intricate structures. The drones in the fleet, known collectively as Aerial Additive Manufacturing, Aerial AM, work cooperatively to form a single blueprint, adapting their techniques as they go. They're fully autonomous while flying, but are monitored by our human controller who checks progress and intervenes if necessary, based on the information provided by the drone.
It'd be a cool job.
It would technically be a cool job. Guys, right now it's in the UK and Swiss,
Check that out.
but it could very well be coming
Sick.
here soon.
So, what is those people that like they're gonna lose their job now? The people that like climb buildings, like that's what they do. They climb buildings and like work on them.
It looks like a big ass Bowden hanging down between it.
Well, I hate to say it, but I will be the one that puts words to it.
Not all will be able to. afford
Every
that, all
time
business
there's
owners,
technology advances, unfortunately, people lose jobs. And that has been ever since technology started advancing.
Look at the automatic cashier thing.
Just look at the regular computers.
They're called steeple somethings, steeplejackers. I think that's the name for them.
Well, there are different ones.
A steeplejack, yeah, that's the name of the job that you climb the side of buildings to repair them, or like do whatever. Steeplejack.
Huh.
That is a job, by the way. It was famous in England because of all the large smokestacks for all the industry. Like those are the dudes who built it and disassembled them and repaired them. Steeplejacks. They also did churches. That's where the name originated from, I'm pretty sure.
Pretty cool now. Drone with a 3D printer on it though. Go up and literally start making the brick, put the brick back in place. It's pretty sick to watch.
And if you actually thought about it, they said they're not going to be working by themselves. So it's going to be kind of like its own little drone light show in its own way without the lights. And the next thing you know, it's going to be and it'll be done.
It'll be hilarious, like when they get so far they just start building houses and you have like tiny whoops trying to bring ropes through like or run wires in the crawl space, a whole bunch of tiny whoops just down there running around.
Right? Who knows? Well, unfortunately, in other drone news, not everywhere is going to get to continue to enjoy our hobby.
Well,
Beijing police have now banned drones. They are expelling petitioners, migrant workers, ahead of CCP Congress. Authorities in the Chinese capital have now issued a ban on low-altitude flights and drones over the city ahead of the five-yearly Congress of ruling Chinese Communist Party, CCP, next month.
they usually have big crowds though.
The CCP will hold its 20th National Congress from October 16th amid a mounting wave of censorship and curbs on the freedoms of dissidents, petitioners, and right activists around the country. Light and ultralight aircraft, gliders, delta wings, hot air balloons, airships, paragliders, drones, model aircraft, free and tethered balloons
Jesus.
are now banned from Beijing skies through October 31st.
5-year TFR.
It is prohibited for units, organizations, or individuals to fly low, slow, or small aircraft such as drones for any purpose.
Man, I think
Violations will be punished by police according to current laws.
Trappy's going to be moving back to the States.
Sounds like it.
Reminding the city's residents that flying lanterns are already banned. Who knows? It's not only in Beijing.
Crazy.
Similar measures are currently being reported in 3 other provinces. Changes are coming, people. Sometimes change is good, sometimes change is bad. But a lot of times, no matter what the change is, its ripples affect all.
But you know something? Those countries there, them guys just flew however they wanted to fly. They went as far as they wanted to go. They had no rules. So it goes to show you that when they don't have rules, well, things might change. That's terrible right there. Jeez. You got to fly in your house.
And if you get caught, you're in trouble because they are actually moving people out of these areas.
Yeah, because they're overpopulated.
They're telling them you cannot work here. You cannot live here.
Oh,
What about the
That's-
workers that build them and shit?
They don't care. That's the changes that are
People
coming
not
right
taking
now.
jobs.
That are coming right now to China. So, and you got to remember, China is a totally different country than ours. So our rules don't apply. They have their own. They have their own ways, and you're not going to change it.
Yeah, true. The flying lantern thing, don't they?
Well, actually, the flying lanterns in the U.S., there's a lot of states that they're illegal in.
Yeah.
So
It's crazy, but wow.
if you can enjoy our hobby, get out there and send it for real. If they're banning you,
If you can't do it anyway.
just remember,
Bye.
as long as you got the computer, you can still enjoy it. There are still Sims. I know it's not the same.
You can fly.
it's only illegal if you get caught.
Doc,
Kind of tricks without breaking things.
Chinese prisons are nothing at all like
No,
American
I would
prisons.
not want to go in there.
That's like pushing it to the extreme.
What? Have you not seen Japanese prisons? Like, Japanese prisons are nice.
Yeah, well, Japanese and Chinese are 2 totally different things.
So instead of going to your house at night doing drugs and nobody gonna know about it, right? Now they're all over there with little FPV groups, like moled up in houses and running little like remember Mars and them, they go in the house and run those racetracks and all. Dude, that Beijing just opened up underground, baby.
It's the FPV underground root course.
Got it.
Well, I think they were due to ban. I think they were. It was like time because, like, the thing is, they had no laws for quite a long time. So
And see, that's the thing, you know, some of these countries have no laws governing any of this stuff. So when it hit, they were very unprepared. And
Who's the one dude just come back to the U.S. that lived over there? Did all kinds of crazy
unfortunately, a lot of it got that bad rap because they were unprepared and everything.
shit? Skadoosh, maybe, I think.
I don't even remember. But like I said, guys, enjoy it. Get out there. Hopefully Mother Nature cooperates with you. Yesterday was the first day of fall, so weather will be changing. Days have,
terrible.
of course, already started getting
gotta
shorter.
warm up already. Cold.
I know, right? Break out the hoodies, break out the warm, fuzzy socks. Bonfire time is coming, though. Don't put the lipos in the bonfire.
Why
It'll
not?
be a big old poof, and not in a
Old
good
ones,
way.
not new ones.
But
What? I put all of them's in there.
because then you won't have no batteries to fly.
Yeah, then I put tires in there.
About the same here, Mike.
I
A
know.
whole boat haul.
It was mighty cold going to work this morning. It was like, what the hell is going on? I want my flip flops back on. Instead, I'm in my tennis shoes and my fuzzy socks.
Yep.
They're laughing at me at work. Although I still did turn the air conditioner on this afternoon. It was like, I can't handle this. Grab the remote, said clink. I don't remember if I turned that off.
Ooh.
Oh God, I just thought about that. It's been a very long day. It's been a very long week. So, on that note, guys, I want to thank you all for hanging out.
You're welcome.
Like I said, changes are coming. Chris informed you of a big change tonight, so we will be figuring out what we're going to do with scheduling the drone network and everything, and
We're going to do it.
we'll more than likely still be same time-ish, and we'll figure it out. We'll play it all by ear, but Doc and I have to keep you entertained until this guy back here gets home.
I'm gonna suck at this.
I ain't gonna be ready for no shit, so y'all just keep it going smoothly.
Us start shit? Me and Doc? Nah.
I gotta watch y'all too. Y'all gotta help me out with these guys.
You think they can keep an eye on us?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got your hands full. And he's got a whole lot of faith in you.
All they gotta do is kiss Doc's ass. Doc kiss, he'll be good. He'll get his moon, his mind, and
Oh, kiss.
then when I come back, man, we're just joking, bro. Later, guys.
on my dreams.
Thank you for your time.
We love your dreams, Doc.
We do.
We love y'all. And until next time, guys, send it.
See ya.
Love you.